Yeni Kuti, the daughter of legendary Afrobeat singer Fela Kuti, has finally disclosed why her uncle Olikoye Kuti announced that Fela died of AIDS. This is quite an interesting one, guys, and trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. So just sit down, relax, and enjoy. But before I commence with the full gist, welcome to Aproko TV, a platform where we keep you updated and informed on trending latest matters happening on social media. If you haven't already, do subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our next video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Aproko. To all our wonderful returning subscribers, much love from me here. Thank you for your consistency and support. We do not take you for granted. Now to all our viewers, relax, enjoy, and stay tuned. You all should know Kuti now, but if you don't know, Kuti is an influencer, a TV personality, and she's also working with a very popular broadcasting channel, TVC, where she co-hosts their very popular morning show, Your View. For those who don't know, well, you know now, she is the daughter of Fela Kuti, the famous Afrobeat pioneer, have left a legendary mark, especially in the music industry, even after his death. Yeni Kuti, in a recent interview, has finally disclosed and admitted that it was her uncle's decision to proclaim her father's death and tell the world that he died from AIDS. According to Yeni, her uncle, Dr. Olikoye Kuti, officially claimed that their father died of acquired hormone-deficiency syndrome, which is popularly abbreviated for AIDS. Yeni claimed in a recent interview with media personality Xpose that after much deliberation from other family members, they eventually agreed to allow their uncle make the news that Fela died of AIDS. First of all, they were not in support at all of Olikoye's decision. They were totally against it, saying why would he want to tarnish the image of the family by going ahead and telling the entire world that Fela died of AIDS. They told him severally that when he, which is Fela, recovers from the illness, he will go himself and tell the world that he is suffering from AIDS. Yeni Kuti then eventually understood that her uncle's decision was for the best, because even now it has definitely put rest to any doubt about the cause of the legendary musician's death. In her words, then I didn't think the decision by his brother, Dr. Olikoye Kuti, to announce that Fela, who was very popular at that time, died of AIDS. I didn't think that was a good decision. I remember when I say we, Fela's children, had a big fight with my uncle at that time. They had already diagnosed Fela with AIDS at the hospital. Uncle Koye wasn't in town when the diagnosis came, and he came maybe about 2 days later. Then he called all of us, Femi, Shola, and I. Then he said to all of us, you know what has happened. I'm going to announce to the press that he has AIDS. We all were in total disarray, and we said no. At that time, we still thought Fela would survive. We said, look, it is not your place to announce that Fela has AIDS. If Fela survives, let him say it for himself. And he said, okay, you have a point. On the long run, Fela now died, and he, Dr. Olikoye Kuti, said he was going to announce that Fela had AIDS. We all quarreled with him. The whole family started talking to us. It is not good to lie. People are still going to discover. So reluctantly, we agreed. But I have to say now, I think it was the best decision that my uncle made. If he had not announced it, till now, the journalists and everybody that would have been curious to know what exactly happened to Fela will still be doing underground investigations to know what exactly killed him. So guys, let's check out the video.
Decision then by his brothers?
No.
Right.
To announce that he died of AIDS? No, I remember we had a big fight with my uncle at the time.
Yeah.
You know, they had already diagnosed Fela with AIDS at the hospital. Uncle Koye wasn't in town when the diagnosis came.
Right.
And he came maybe about 2 days later, and then he says, I've been telling Fela about his lifestyle. Anyway, then he calls us, Femi Sola and I. My sister was still alive then. And you know what has happened. Well, I'm going to announce to the press that he has AIDS. I said, no way. At that time, because we still thought Fela would survive. So we were saying, look, it's not your place to announce that Fela, if Fela survives, let him, because I know Fela will come and announce that he has AIDS. So leave him to announce his sickness by himself. You don't do it for him.
Yeah.
So he says, okay, we have a point. And then he left us. But then Fela now died. And he says he's going to announce that Fela had AIDS. We quarreled with him. Then everybody, the whole family came and started talking to us. You know, it's not good to lie. It's not good to avoid the truth. People are going to even still discover. So reluctantly, we agreed. But I have to say it now, that I think it was the best decision that my uncle made.
Right.
If he had not announced it, till now, they will still be doing underground. So what killed Fela? But he said, no, Fela died of AIDS. Oh yeah. So the press that wanted to go to town and be investigating.
Yes. There's nothing to investigate.
There's nothing to investigate because the family has already come out.
Yeah.
So I learned a very good lesson from that experience, that it's better to just come up with the truth. I said till today, 25 years later, they will still be, that will be the headline of every, what killed Fela?
You know your people. That would be it, yes.
That would be it.
Yeah. So
but now nobody is even really talking
about that. Yes. Yes.
You know, they're not talking about his successes.
Of course. Because you got that out of the way.
Yes. So to my uncle, that was the best decision ever.
That could be me.
I mean, he's not alive to hear, but we told him then, Sha.
Right.
Because when the thing happened, he said, don't you agree?
You know that saying that goes, when an elder sits down, he can see what is further more than a youngster that climbs even the tallest tree. That is exactly what played out in this scenario. Because if they hadn't listened to their elders' advice, they would have been in serious mayhem now. Because of you wouldn't tell me that people will not go to the deepest place to investigate what happened to their legend, their superstar, their mega superstar Fela. You wouldn't tell me that. So kudos to late Dr. Okoloye for preventing such a mayhem from happening, because it would have eventually happened. And this is a take home to all the viewers listening to this. Always say the truth, because truly the truth does set free. Because if they hadn't listened to their uncle and actually just said exactly what happened, you know, right now people would have been digging up so many things about the Kuti, so many things, even things they don't want the public to know. They would have found it out just so they would know what exactly happened to their legend. So guys, let us know what your thoughts and contributions are in the comment section, whatever your opinions are, because my opinion might be different from yours. So hit us up in the comment section, whatever your opinions are. We will surely love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe to our YouTube page as Aproko TV. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our next video. And while you're at that, do head on to our Facebook page and do give us a quick follow. We will sure do appreciate it. With that note, we have come to the end of today's segment. So like I'm your guys, do stay safe.